Hi. Today's video is going to be something that not as many people know about me. I was a professional figure roller skater for 10 years. I started when I was 6 and I quit when I was 16. The reason why I'm making this video is because I was chatting with my mom the other day and I wondered how much money I spent on my career. It's not like football where you get sponsors. It's not like football. You had to pay for everything. For your dresses, you had to pay for your roller skates, for the wheels, for the training, for your trainer, which is crazy to think about because you're already paying everything and you also have to pay for the trainer's expenses. Roller skate has been a huge part of my life since I can remember. So as I was saying, I was talking with my mom. I wonder how much money I spent on my dresses. They're expensive, they're not cheap at all. So I have all of my dresses here. I can't believe, like, it's been years. It's been years. I thought it would be fun to go through all of my dresses and just tell you like the truth behind them and how much they are worth, because not as many people know about that side of roller skating. I hope you enjoy this video and let's get started. So let's start from the very beginning. When I started roller skating, I was 6 years old, so I wouldn't spend money on my clothes, my dresses, just because I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep doing this or whatever. This is the very first dress I wore, so this is the very first dress that I wore. You can't, okay. It's basically a silver, white and black dress. More like two-piece, because of that I don't even know why. This is probably worth 20 euro. It wasn't expensive at all. Depending on what music you're dancing to, the dress should be related to that. The music I was dancing to was Mambo number 5. What happens with the music and the dresses, you keep the dress for 2 years. I would dance to Mambo number 5 for 2 years, then I switch to another song and I would dance to that song for 2 years again. You could decide whether to keep the dress for 2 years or change it, but 2 years was the limit. After that, I actually got another dress. Still, I was dancing to Mambo number 5, and it's this one. Like, look at the size. Look at the size. This thing here is a sleeve, which I bet I have another one. Oh yeah, it's in the back. So they're like untouched sleeves. Yeah. It's like very dramatical, like an optical illusion or something, but it was cool. It was cool for the age. I was 7 again, so this is worth probably again 25 euro, not expensive, and it was for a kid. So after that I was around 8, 9, and at that point I changed my song to, I changed the song I was dancing to rock and roll. This is the dress for the rock and roll. I don't know why they decided to put 2 squares on my titties when I didn't have any. It's a little bit see-through. Which is fine for a kid. Obviously I would never wear this now. Not that very detailed, the material is very cheap. It's probably worth a little bit more than the previous ones, just because it has more of this. So after rock and roll, I was 10 and I remember this was such a great time. I decided to go for Pirates of the Caribbean. I absolutely loved that phase, that stage of my life, because I was so into it. I decided to go for that music, and I decided for the dresses, I decided to go for 2 dresses. So the first one might remind you of Jack Sparrow, because I was supposed to be a little bit like Jack Sparrow. Again, I was 9, 10. It is not the best. I don't like this. I don't really like this. This material is so freaking hot and it keeps you so hot. And when I would wear this like in June, July, I remember dying. It's kind of like more piratey, if you know what I mean. It's like see-through, it's chevron, I don't know how to call it. And then I would have like a sort of bandana custom made with all of like the little stones. that Jack Sparrow would have as well. So this wasn't the best dress, I don't like it. It's not very girly. This was probably around, I would say, €100 just because I was getting a little bit more professional. So 100, if you think about it, it's not that expensive. It's fine. So after that one, I decided to go for Elizabeth Swann, the woman in Pirates of the Caribbean. I was still dancing to the same music, but I changed the dress, and I remember I was 10. This is probably the best, like my favorite, one of my favorite dresses. I remember looking at a picture online of Elizabeth Swann. I designed this dress. Obviously I didn't design it because I was 10, but my mom and my trainer designed it, and I absolutely love it. It's like very, it's still piratey, but it still reminds me of like the Gladiator, which that's true. This dress is very, very detailed. This is more than likely worth 200 and 220 or something like that, just a little bit more than 200, because it is very, very detailed, and it was designed by us, and so we gave it to someone who actually made it for us, and the material is very, very nice. Not like the previous one. At this point of my life, of my career, I was doing like Interstellar. Yeah, no, The Day After Tomorrow soundtrack. It was a movie about something bad. But anyways, it's this one. It's like black and white. Sparsits would have these at the end. You were not allowed to, like, obviously you had to do stuff, so you couldn't worry about things flying away. Like, if you think about it, the Pirates of the Caribbean dress was so much better than this one, but it was just very confused. I didn't know whether to quit or not, so I didn't want to spend much money on that. So this was about, I would say, so now we're getting into the main part of this video, where my dresses are so freaking expensive. The dress that I'm gonna show you now has the best memories I've ever had. With this dress, I won so many competitions. All of the competitions that I did in 2010, I won. And which is amazing. It was the best time of my life in figure skating. So this is like lace, and all of these are Swarovski. This is like velvety material, which it would keep me so warm. It was a nightmare to wear this dress during the summertime, but I had to. So in this dress I have so many memories. This dress is about €400. Obviously all of these dresses that I'm gonna show you now, we designed them ourselves. This is actually really cool. I love the colors. It's purple and white. Again, this is all Swarovski. It was very cool. This was again after the blue one. Getting into the very last dress. I decided to quit, and that was the last dress I've ever worn. So freaking detailed. It's so detailed. The color is the exact same color of my nails right now that you can't even see it because yes. The color is something that you would not normally see around, because obviously you would see a lot of black, you would see a lot of white. This dress is worth €550. It's very Swarovski tea. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I'm like a disco ball. It's really cool. So guys, let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. If you have any suggestions or recommendations on future videos, just leave them in the comments. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching.